Hey guys, so just want to do a quick update on the why. The main reason why I wanted to quit this job. And it's also a reminder to myself. But the main reason why I wanted to do all my passion projects and start like really taking out my cup, emptying my cup so that new things can be filled, is because of this thing called the hedonic treadmill. So Lit Nomad from YouTube actually kind of did this whole theory explanation, and the idea is that people tend to experience higher level of happiness when they experience good events, obviously, but it tends to relatively come down to a stable level. So what I mean is, if let's say we have the y-axis, which is our little happiness, H for happiness, and your x-axis, which is time, as we experience a new job, our happiness increase, but it comes down to a relatively stable level. As we experience a new car, it comes down, and then if we get like more money, and it comes down, right? And of course, if you have negative events, it comes down, but it always returns to this relatively stable line. And I've been chasing that for the longest time I can imagine, right? And of course, when people have kids, nothing against people having kids. I think what they experience is also more joys in life. You have a kid, but you have to learn how to deal with the kid. It goes down, then you have to deal with the kid, goes up, and there's more fluctuations in their life. And of course, kids in general give obviously more joy for most people, right? But what I'm experiencing is, if we're not having kids, then this mundane line, relatively stable line of happiness is something that I'm starting to get sick of, right? It's something that is making me ask myself, do I want to continue this whole life just doing this? And this brings me to the next point, where I want to be a star in my own movie, right? I want to make my life something that I can look back and appreciate the experience, and that's something that kickstart this whole why thing. But of course, I know it's not for everyone, and it is a blessing to be able to do this. And I just want to say that there will be doubts, there will be times where my happiness level goes to the trenches and goes like it's going to abyss. But this is what I wanted. I wanted to experience the delta in happiness to really be able to get the most of life and squeeze life throughout. But once again, I'm not saying that this is the be all end all. I think if people want to have happiness, having a stable line, like if you like this, I think it's totally fine. But for me, I don't know, maybe I'm a bit of a volatility seeker. I just want this, but yeah, like they say, be careful what you wish for. But yeah, here's the journey, and hope it makes sense. Ciao.